On Monday, February 24, 1964, fire destroyed the Gladwin flouring mill. Built in 1890 by the late Joseph F. Schultz, the flouring mill was one of the oldest manufacturing plants in the county. The building was located in the western part of the city on the bank of the Cedar River. The record reported, "Flames roared through the 50 by 150-foot, two-story frame building, and firemen were unable to halt its progress. The front windows buckled and broke from the scorching heat. The spectacular blaze, fanned by a stiff wind, sent a huge column of smoke into the sky that could be seen 12 miles away." In 1964, all we could show readers were those black and white images. But today, thanks to technology and loyal readers Bob and Betty Backman of Gladwin, who recently gave us color slides of the fire, we can give readers a better look at the disaster. As reported in the February 26, 1964 edition of the Gladwin County Record, Wayne Crunk was grinding feed for Mrs. Gordon Tuck when the fire broke out, while Howard Corbino, another employee, was eating lunch in the nearby retail store. Mrs. Tuck summoned the fire department. The first piece of firefighting equipment arrived quickly at the scene, followed shortly by the other 3 trucks. But the flames swept out of control in the tinder-dry wooden structure. A second alarm was sounded for more help and was answered by all available firemen, and city employees were pressed into service to man the hoses. No one was hurt in the fire, but an ambulance stood by in case any of the firemen were overcome by the dense smoke. Consumer Power's substation was located 200 feet north of the mill site, and when lines were cut off, half the city was without power for 3 hours until crews could repair the wires. The fire started in the ceiling above a heating stove and leveled the flouring mill in a span of 2 hours. In addition to the building, equipment as well as quantities of wheat, corn, feed, seed, salt, and minerals were lost in the blaze. The total loss was estimated at $150,000.